Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is April 29th, and today I am going to show you how I do my Instagram posts. So this is probably one of my most common questions that I get in my Instagram DMs, and it's usually probably because I'm always showing myself editing in my stories. So I get a lot of questions on what I use, how I do my videos. So I'll show you exactly how I do it. I'll do a screen recording on my laptop, and step by step I'll show you exactly how I've done it since the beginning. I use Adobe Premiere, and I probably am pretty bad at it. So anyone who's a professional video editor, they're probably gonna cringe at how I actually do this. But when I first started Instagram, I had this software that I paid for like a year before, and I was like, I'll just use this because I have it, I'm paying for it. I figured out what type of structure I wanted for my videos, and I stuck with it. And the reason why I stuck with this and that split screen looking video, it's like the picture on the left with the title and the video on the right, because it was just easy for me to duplicate after I learned how to do it, and I've continued to do it the exact same way. So let me start this up and I'll give you a little look into how I do it. All right, so hopefully this works. So Adobe Premiere, and looks like I ejected my card out of the thing not properly. So what we start with is a 1080 by 1080, which is the square pixels on Instagram. And what I start with is a white background for the left side. So I actually already have that over here. Okay, what is this? All right. So let me toss that in here. Excuse me. And all I did to get this going or get this image was I just go to a website with a white background. I hit Shift, Command, and 4, and then all you do is one of these, and then I just drag that into the file and I use it. So it's nothing special. I just go to Google and I type in like white background, or I just go to the side and I'll screenshot that and use it. So I go about halfway over, maybe a little bit less, and that's how I do the left side. And then I drag over my video that I actually used to just use my iPhone for. I've upgraded phones and a camera, so it looks a little bit better. But back in the day, I would just use my iPhone 6 Plus. So what I do is I will make sure that that is over here, and now I just drag that over to this side, and now I have that split screen look where I got the white on the left side and I have the video on the right side. So let me drag this out, and then now we have to add the photo or the picture of the body part that I'm working on, and also the titles. So I found a picture online of, we're doing the QL in this video. I'm sure you guys recognize this maybe. And then I'll just make this a little bit bigger. That's all I do. And now I have a logo. I don't know why I'm pointing because you can't see me pointing. I have a logo that I would put down here, but imagine if you don't, where do I go? I go to File, New, and then Legacy Title. And this is where we can create our titles. Pull that over here, make that match up to the length of the video, and then I think this is on white font, so let me change that. See, I'm so bad at this, I don't have anything organized. Properties, here we go. All right, cool. And this one was, I think I put low back stretch. Low back. I never did all caps, so it's low. Did I do all caps? No, I don't think so. Low back stretch. And I would use, what's it called? Helvetica. And I did bold oblique. Awesome. And then I'll center that. Cool. And that's how we get the title. Of course, you can use any font you want. And then I'll just put Joetherapy down here. Joetherapy. Make that a little bit smaller. And let's drag those so they're in line. So go to Legacy Tools, pull that down here, pull that over here. Awesome. And then that's the base. That is the base, and that's what my video has been looking like since early 2017. And now let's give that a play. That looks good. And then the last thing we have to do is just add some music. Some people like my music, some people hate it. I've gone to Epidemic Sounds now, which is copyrighted music. So I have that here somewhere. Here we go. Oh, shit. That's fine. And I always turn the volume down a little bit. I always put it down to -15 because I don't want it blaring on your phone if you like accidentally had it on loud and you opened your phone. And that's it. And then let's start it from the beginning, and it's going to sound like this. And that's how I create my videos. And look how easy it was to do. And that's why I kept it this way, because when you're first starting out doing social media or doing anything to build the business or create content, it's all about a volume game at the beginning. So it's not about the quality of the video, in my opinion. I think that's great, but no one's really watching you at the beginning. So you're making content so people can hopefully see your page and what you're doing. So it's super important just to get volume out. So back then the quality, it was pretty low, fairly low, and that was okay because it helped me pump out enough videos without editing too much. Because I think when people first start on social and they start posting, they want everything to be perfect. They want all the edits to be perfect, high quality imaging, amazing camera. And I always tell people the opposite. It's like, no one's watching you right now. Don't waste your time on super crazy edits when no one is watching you. Maybe later on when you have some followers, then it's maybe a little bit more worth it. But at the beginning, no one's watching you. So it's all about just creating content and throwing it up there so you can get some content there. I think that's good. Let me pull this actually. Oh, shit. See, I'm not too, there we go. That looks a little bit better. And then I move that back over here. So that's one of the biggest tips is, again, if you want to, you can use this and copy me. I don't care. It's not a big deal. But the key is maybe find a way that you like to edit your videos. Make sure it's repeatable, especially if you're starting out, and then just pump out the content. And that's gonna be it for this vlog, because that's been a very common question that I get all the time. So I use Adobe Premiere. I just have the cloud, the Adobe suite, because I had a good deal on it. And then right now I'm vlogging right now on a Sony a7 III with a Rode mic up top. But that took me 2 years. I just got this camera, so it took me a long time to upgrade. I still have an iPhone X or iPhone 10, not the new one. And what else is there? What else do I use? I upgraded my Mac after I started to pump out some content. I had a MacBook Air, and I couldn't even edit videos on it. It would lag every single time I would play a very small file. So after about 1.5 years, I was like, you know what, I gotta upgrade, I gotta make the investment. And then I got a MacBook Pro, the one with the little, the bar, the little, I don't even know what it's called. But that's it. So very basic, very simple. So if you guys were curious about how I do my videos, make sure you check this video out, and you guys can do it yourself at home. And that's it, vlog number 6. Also, if you want me to cover anything else in the future, make sure you go down into the comments and let me know. Basically, whoever is posting down in the comments right now, I'm just going to create a vlog sooner than later on that topic. But that's it, and good night.